Chapter 1. A New Beginning. The engine's hum and the rhythmic thud of the airplane's wings against the air filled the cabin as Lucy gazed out of the window, her thoughts racing as fast as the city below. New York, the concrete jungle where dreams were born and crushed in equal measure. She couldn't believe she was finally on her way there, leaving behind the familiar streets of Paris for the bustling energy of Brooklyn. At 25, Lucy felt a mixture of excitement and nervousness churning in her stomach. She had spent years dreaming of this moment, of leaving behind the monotony of her old life and embracing the unknown. Now, as the plane soared through the clouds, she couldn't help but wonder if she was making the right decision. Running her fingers through her hair, Lucy tried to push aside her doubts. She was determined to find her inner peace, to carve out a life for herself in this new city. It was a chance to start fresh, to pursue her studies and discover who she truly was. As the hours passed, Lucy found herself lost in her thoughts, oblivious to the world around her. It wasn't until the flight attendant's voice crackled over the intercom that she was jolted back to reality. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be beginning our descent into John F. Kennedy International Airport shortly. Please fasten your seatbelts and return your seatbacks to the upright position. With a sigh, Lucy followed the instructions, her heart pounding with anticipation. The plane dipped lower and lower, until finally the wheels touched down on the runway with a gentle thud. As the other passengers began to gather their belongings, Lucy took a deep breath and prepared herself for the next chapter of her life. But as she reached for her bag in the overheat compartment, she noticed a man sitting next to her, his face strangely familiar. He was older, with silver hair and a withered expression that spoke of a lifetime of experiences. But it was his eyes that caught Lucy's attention, a pair of piercing blue orbs that seemed to hold a hint of recognition. "Excuse me," Lucy said, her voice hesitant as she turned to face the man. Do I know you from somewhere?" The man smiled, a knowing twinkle in his eyes. "Perhaps," he replied cryptically. "Or perhaps we are simply strangers destined to meet on this journey called life." Before Lucy could respond, the man rose from his seat and disappeared into the crowd, leaving her alone with her thoughts once more. As she made her way off the plane and into the bustling airport, she couldn't shake the feeling that her encounter with the mysterious stranger was just the beginning of something extraordinary.